Hello. After posting the question, what is your little one struggling with? Some feedback that's come up is constipation and poor sleep, especially seeing as it's been quite hot recently. So I'd like to just show you a couple of techniques that will hopefully help you today. And also to reiterate as well that what reflexology is and how it can benefit you. Reflexology works on the premise that all the organs inside your body have got reflexes mapped in the feet. And when we stimulate and massage the feet, we're actually stimulating everything within our bodies as well. If there are any weak areas, it helps to strengthen those areas. So it's treating the body holistically as a whole and not just focusing on certain symptoms. When you treat the body as a whole and strengthen it, those symptoms should go away. Okay, so I'm going to show you some techniques that will help if your little ones are struggling with constipation or poor sleep, but it's always better to treat holistically and give a full treatment. So if constipation is an issue, if you're looking at little feet over here, what you're going to do is start on their right foot, just above the heel, and you can massage up towards the midline and then across. And you can do that a few times. So up towards the midline and across. And that just follows the natural lie of the colon. So you're going up your ascending colon and across your transverse colon. Then you're going to move over to their left foot and pick up where you left off. So starting at the midline, you go across to the outside of the foot, down to the heel, and then across again. And again, you can do that a few times as well. So you're following the transverse colon, the descending colon, and the sigmoid colon towards the anus. And this will really just help to keep things flowing and moving. When it comes to poor sleep, what you can try and do is work the big toe. So massaging the underneath of the big toe, which will help stimulate the pituitary gland, which is going to release hormones and neurotransmitters that will help aid and encourage sleep. So give that big toe a nice work. Remember though, the smaller the baby, the younger the baby, the lighter your pressure is going to be. So you may just be stroking for little babies. If you've got a slightly older child, a toddler, or a little bit older, you can use a bit of pressure and let them guide you though. So if they pull away, your pressure may be too much, just lighten your pressure a little bit. But don't be afraid to touch their feet at the same time. So big toe. What you can also do is, as we cover in module 3 of my course, stroking the base of the big toe, which relates to the vagus nerve. Vagus nerve is part of the nervous system that helps to calm and bring balance back after there's been stress in the system. So it'll help to lower blood pressure, it'll help to slow down the heart rate, stimulate digestion, and just bring that calm feeling back. Okay, so we can work that area. You can also work the spine, which relates to the nervous system. So on the instep of the foot, just stroke down gently if you're trying to get them off to sleep. This is good to do just before they're going to sleep at night, so it's really calming. So just stroke that instep from the big toe down to the heel a few times. And you can also hold onto their solar plexus. So if you've got both their feet, it can be found just below the ball in the middle of the foot, around about there. And you can just hold that very lightly, connect with them. You can pulse it a little bit, you can put a little bit of pressure on, just see what works. If they're a little bit older, you can put some pressure. If they're little tiny babies, just holding that area will help them to relax. And it is quite amazing seeing the effect that it has on them. They do tend to zone out, so just connecting with that spot. Solar plexus is where we store all our stress, so that just helps to let it go and release. And we're connecting on an energetic level as well with them. All right, so these techniques are covered in my course, Reflexology for Little Feet. As I mentioned, it's best to do a full treatment, treating and strengthening the whole body, but you can use these things if your little ones are struggling with these particular ailments. If you'd like to know more, you can go to my website, which is www.journey-into-healing.co.uk, and it's available under the courses section. Or you can check out my Facebook page, which is Reflexology for Little Feet, and clicking on the Learn More tab will take you to my website there. I am running a special introductory price for the course, which is available for a few more days. It's a limited offer. It will be expiring soon. So if you want to take advantage of that, then head on over to my website and have a look. I hope this has helped and been of value, and hopefully it will bring some relief to your little ones.